courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome out there to the wonderful people of the internets. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2015. Let us hope it's a good one. Let us hope it is a peaceful one and a blessed one and all that good stuff. I hope everyone is doing well today. It is a pleasure to have everyone here. Let me say hi to everybody before I get into my little thing. What's up, Viz? Hello, TNS. What's up, Neoxide? What's going on, Love Shack? Hello, Games Conduct. What is up, EMC? What's going on, Dear Dragoon? What's up, Capoeirist Mike? What is up, Parker? Hello, Shadowed. What's going on, Nadawin? Nodawin. What's up with you, Nodawin? Nedowin. And what is up, Apples? Good to see everyone. Pleasure to have everybody here. Also, a special assist to Law. Before I started the stream, Lawbot was temporarily off of my channel, which meant that I had 0 bots on stream. And I was like, oh, that would not be good. But a quick text message to the wonderful Law, and he was able to get him back up and ready to go. So we are all set and ready to go. And I hope everyone's had a good year. I feel like it's been a good channel all year. I feel like I've brought my best all year to this channel, and yeah, so. But welcome to day 1 of 2015. Hope everyone had a good one. Very lazy day for me. Basically did just a little bit of work. I worked very, very hard on getting a short story done over the last few days, which I'll talk more about in a second. And so today I was just kind of like, blah. Like I wanted to get a blog post up about something. I'm like, the hell with it. So instead, I just hung out with the family and spent some time watching football today and just basically chilled out. Tomorrow, I'll start getting into a little bit of light work and doing a couple of like odds and ends around the office here. I am going to make that blog post and so on, and then I'll get back into some real work next week with writing and stuff like that. But I wanted to take a couple of days off because I've been working pretty hard. So I hope everyone is doing well. And then of course I also finished off the evening with some delicious salmon and rice. And then also my wife had made meatballs, basically Swedish meatballs with homemade rosemary salt. Let me tell you, people, homemade Swedish meatballs with rosemary salt are outrageous. They are so good. She was like, oh, try it. And my daughter was like, yeah, I don't really like it. So I was like, I tried it. I'm like, well, that's because you don't like the food of the gods, apparently. I was like, you're nuts. She's like, what? I was like, I mean, never mind. Nothing. That's fine, honey. You don't have to like it. My daughter's really more of a vegetarian than a meat eater, which is cool. We're not going to, go out of her way one way or the other. She likes, or I guess I shouldn't say that. I guess she does like chicken and fish. So I guess she'd be more what would that be? A pescatarian and what would that be? A fowlitarian? What the heck is a chicken eater only? I'd have to think about that. Anyway, so I finished off my evening with a delicious meal and some dulce de leche ice cream. So good day, food-wise. Anyway, I'm also feeling better today. I was, as you know, last stream a couple days ago, I was pretty sick, getting over a bad cold, and that is more or less, it's almost all the way out. Now I'm just, the meatballs were amazeballs, for sure, like, food of the Vikings. So the cold is pretty much gone. Just a little bit of residual congestion here and there, and of course my nose is still sore from all the nose blowing, but that's all right. Pretty much the same thing as it always is for me. I had maybe a tiny bit of a sore throat on Saturday. Started feeling pretty lousy Sunday morning. A lot of Sunday was not great. Monday was pretty lousy. Tuesday started to feel somewhat better. Yesterday was better again. And today I was getting back up to shape. So by tomorrow, I should be pretty much back to normal. So, typical cycle for a cold for me is about 5 days, on the outside. So can't complain. Is that what it is? Pesco ovo vegetarian. That's awesome. I should just actually make that a thing, like PO vegetarian. I'm actually a pesco ovo vegetarian. That's far superior to, because she does eat eggs, and she loves cheese, and she loves fish. Not only does she love fish, she loves salmon. So she happens to be a big fan of salmon, which is something that not a lot of kids, kids tend to be like, fish. They'll be like, oh yeah, fish, like fish and chips or like fish sticks or something. But, freaking salmon? I mean, good stuff. So pesco poultritarian, maybe that's what it is. Anyway, but it was a good time. So today is a couple things. First of all, Dragon Age, obviously tonight. Tomorrow, I'm not sure whether or not we're going to be doing some more Dragon Age or if we're going to be doing Divinity Original Sin. Actually, if Series Runner pops in here, I know that he just finished one of his big capstone art projects that he's been working on. And so we may try to put in a marathon session of, Divinity Original Sin, the co-op run that we've been doing tomorrow. So we may do that, but if we don't do that, then it'll be more Dragon Age. D&D is not going to happen this week for a couple of reasons. There's a couple of people who have very, very good reasons why they can't be in the session, and I don't want to start running with 2 people down already. So we will be, we're basically scheduling for the week following. We will be back into D&D, and I'll also continue my schedule setup. I may be altering, my schedule is going to be more or less the same with possibly an addition of a day or something over the next couple of weeks as I continue in my winter break, doing a lot of writing, but my schedule's a little more flexible. But when the new spring semester starts up in about 3 weeks or so, is that what it is? 3? Yeah, 3.5 weeks or so. When the new semester starts up, I may end up changing my schedule slightly, and the reason is because I'm changing one of the days that I take care of my daughter from, it doesn't matter, Wednesdays to Fridays. Anyway, as a consequence, I may end up streaming at a different time. So I may make a slight adjustment. We will see. But it would only affect probably one day, and of course I would let all you folks know well ahead of time if that was the case. But we're going to continue with Dragon Age. Once I'm done with Dragon Age Inquisition, then we're going to move on to finish up the Ultima Underworld stream. Once Ultima Underworld is done, make him do what, Viz? What did I say? What's up, Coltrez? Make him do what? What should I make him do? So after I do the Ultima Underworld run and finish that, then we are going to be playing Talisman of Death, which is the next fighting fantasy game book, and then we'll see. I have basically been trying to decide between Assassin's Creed 4 and Trails of Sky as the next game to play. I have to say, I'm really kind of getting into what I'm seeing about Trails of Sky. I'm a little worried about it being sort of a hardcore JRPG, and I'm not sure how that's going to play. I really would prefer not to play a game that's getting a really small number of viewers, but I don't know. I mean, I can't get a read on it. I would probably one of the only people who'd be streaming it, and it does look pretty cool. There's a lot of things that I think are really interesting about it. Assassin's Creed 4, of course, there wouldn't be that first issue, but I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for an Assassin's Creed 4 game right after these other games that I'm playing. I don't know if I've still had the RPG itch fully scratched yet, so I don't know. I'll have to decide about that if I want to do Trails of Sky or the other one, or Assassin's Creed 4, and then after that we'll kind of see. Pillars of Eternity hopefully coming soon, then the other games down the line. The Witcher I think has been delayed now to April or May, so we're going to have to wait on that. Arkham Knight I think is not until March or April. Torment is later in the year, so there's other games that are sort of later in the year. There's also Shroud of the Avatar that I was given, but Shroud of the Avatar is still in alpha, and I'm not going to play it that way. I don't play early access stuff, so that may be a few months down the line. But whatever it is, you folks will all know about it at the same situation. So I'll make Series Play Divinity. I got you, Viz. Yeah, I'll do what I can, man. I will do what I can. Last bit of information for today, however, is that probably after an hour and a half or so into my first break, I am going to be debuting a brand new short story. This is a short story which is going to be going into the Origins Anthology. Every year, the Origins Convention in Columbus, Ohio, which, by the way, I recommend highly, puts out an anthology of stories written by authors who go there. And these anthologies over the last couple of years have eventually then been sent into a mass market format, or I should say, trade paperback format. And the trade paperback and hardcover formats are done through a Kickstarter, which is then run by Silence in the Library. The first one that I did, which was called Time Travel Tales Volume 1, was when it came out, got the record for the highest anthology ever funded on Kickstarter. I have contributed a story to that. I contributed a story to Time Travel Tales Volume 2. I have a short story that's going to be coming out in the Monsters Anthology, also being, the Heroes Anthology, I beg your pardon, also being released by Silence in the Library. They're looking into maybe doing one for the Monsters Anthology, which was this year's one as well. So the point is there's usually a sort of a line of stories that goes into the Origins Anthology and then gets published after the fact. So I have just finished a new story. It is a science fiction story, which is not something I usually write, and I will be debuting that story later on for the stream tonight. Moreover, I will tell you that, as you guys may remember, I read a short story to this chat called The Lost Sweeper of Calden. That was the one that went into Time Travel Tales Volume 2. And that was a story that I didn't have a title for, and actually chat was responsible for helping me develop that title. For this one, I may be soliciting your opinions, because I have a title for the story which is okay. I like it. I don't love it. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the title for the story or not, but I'll be happy to solicit opinions after I read it to you. So we are going to be playing for about an hour and a half or so. Then I'm going to do a short story reading, a debut. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's been a few months since I've had a chance to read you some of my new material. And then after that's done, we will get back and play for a little while longer. And then we will have a couple of giveaways. And I am going to do a couple of giveaways tonight, not just one, because people have been so generous with more games that have been given to me for the benefit of the stream, and so I want to spread some of the bounty around. So I'm going to actually do 2 giveaways tonight, and I just want to call out a couple of people who were helpful. Porquitos, I think I did mention, gave me a copy of Deadlight right at the end of the last stream, so thanks to Porquitos. But I also got, Xanos tried to give me 3 copies of Bad Rats. I accepted one of them from him. So I took a Bad Rats copy from him. And Templar Warden was nice enough to give me a copy of EYE Divine Cybermancy as well. So that gets added to all the other ones. So I just want to take a look here. Basically, if I added up all the games together, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 33, and then hold on, not done yet. 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 56. Yeah. So I have about 56 games that have been given to me that are gift items for people, which is crazy. Which is crazy, and you guys are the best, and I'm super grateful, and blah, 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 as you've heard me say many times. But yeah, so that's going to be happening today as well. 1001, 1002. I do remember Lashley. Yeah, I do remember him, Net. But anyway. The demeanor of most people here will be sitting for a while. You don't think the rhythm games? I actually did I know, Viz, right? It's crazy, man. The rhythm games, actually, there are some rhythm games that I actually do kind of like. I don't know a whole lot about. There's some bizarre Final Fantasy rhythm game that I watched, I think on iOS, which was the problem because I don't have an iPad. But I was like, it was kind of crazy. But that looked kind of cool. I'm not opposed to rhythm games. The only issue with rhythm games is when they don't actually work because they don't fit. Because there's lag or something like that is the only problem. But otherwise, it's good stuff to go. But anyway, if you want to know about all of this kind of stuff, the best way to do it is, number one, !CTT to tweet out the stream. Although, actually, now that I think of it, yes, LawkeeperBot has replaced this. So that will help you to tweet out the stream. Of course, !ARV2 will give you information about my YouTube channel where I have all my past broadcasts. And last but certainly not least, oh God, what is this? Deirdre. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'll respond to this in a second. And then last is the Steam group where we have 100 and at last count 189 members in that Steam group, and that's where you can gain information about the stream in between casts. You can become part of our community there, so it's a pretty cool thing. And that's also where I do an announcement even earlier than when I go streaming. So I try to announce a half hour to an hour ahead of time if I'm going to be streaming later, so you can get a sort of a head start on things if you happen to be logged into Steam at a while. So that's the deal with that, and that's the best way to sort of spread information about the stream. Now, before I actually reveal myself on camera and move on to actually play the game, I would like to thank the wonderful person of Deer Dragoon, who writes, Arv, here's a New Year's gift for you to keep or give away. Thanks for all the casts, and I'm looking forward to your upcoming short story. And he has given me Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. Thank you, man. I've actually seen Foom, I think, play this. That's kind of cool. I appreciate that, man, very much. That's the kind of thing I could see sort of throwing out there. Oh, and you know what? There was another one, too. Someone else gave me something while I'm at it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Dear Dragoon. And actually, I'm going to mark that down right now. Thanks a lot, man. Goon. Dungeons and Dragons. Chronicles of Mystara. What? What's up, Dragon? 189 members. 189 members. Oh, well, okay. You get the point there, Lego. Right. So, Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. So, thank you very much, Dear Dragoon. I appreciate that, man. Now, the other one that I wanted to just publicly thank here, and I got to actually find it first, is... Hold on just a moment. I've got to track down who actually just gave this to me. Oh, boy. All right, hold on. I'm going to go find it. Before I actually thank this person, I'm going to quickly find out who it is that gave it to me. Because... All right, hang on a second. Okay, where did I put the thing? Hold on, I'll find it. I am not wearing a Pittsburgh or Boston hat today. Though I should be wearing a Steelers hat in solidarity with the Steelers, who, of course, as we all know, is going into are going into the playoffs. So, just saying. All right, where? Let me find it. Steam's not Bad Rats. I have to get through the 6,000 versions of Bad Rats that I was given. Oh, yeah. So two people. Number one, Messiah gave me Child of Light on Steam and suggested that maybe it might be something which I could play with my daughter, which is a very nice thing for her to do, and I can definitely see that happening. And the second thing is, and I don't know why I'm not finding this, I thanked the person who gave it to me also. It might have been Templar? I don't... Okay, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to announce what the game is, and then if you gave it to me, please tell me. And I'll find this. I'll track this down later. But I was also given Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which is a game that I've actually been interested in trying. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of an adventure game. It's short. It's like 4 or 5 hours. It's like a one night deal. Like when I did To the Moon, that was the thing I did in a night. Machinarium I did in a night, although that was a long night. But Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, that might be something I might throw in as a palate cleanser, maybe in between the finish of Talisman of Death. Maybe I'll do Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and then I'll move on to Trails of Sky or something like that. So yes, that's the deal. But I don't actually remember which one. Yeah, Child of Light, yeah. But that Child of Light I'm probably keeping for, I have to say I'm keeping for myself, because I'm pretty confident that that's a game that I'm going to play one way or the other on stream. Probably with my daughter, I would guess. So I just don't know why I can't remember who gave me this. I wish Steam would actually list who it is, like a history of who gave it to you. You know, I wish they would have somewhere a mark about that. So what's also a short game I was given? So if one of you guys did that, please let me know. I know I have your information somewhere. I'm just not finding it here. And I did send a thank you immediately, but I just don't remember what it was. So you think Brothers is weird? Oh, well, we'll find out. What is also a short game that I was given? The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That's true. That's true. I'm also going to try to do Vanishing of Ethan Carter as well. I maybe will do. It's possible I could also do like a week where I do like just one shot games. You know, like I do Vanishing of Ethan Carter and then I do Brothers or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, you're right about that, and I have not forgotten that. And I have it. I'm looking right at it. I haven't given it away. You notice. It's not like people who give me Five Nights at Freddy's, which I immediately turn around and give away because I'm not playing it. But anyway. All right, folks. So anyway, that is what is going on. And let us move over to... Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's turn on that. Hello, everyone. Good to see everybody. As you can tell, I am wearing just a standard, long sleeve Nike shirt. Nose is still a little red, still a little sore from all the nose blowing, but I certainly feel a lot better, a lot less congested and all that kind of stuff. So we're good. I know it, man. I know it. It's freaking nuts. I also want to give a shout out, by the way. This is just since you guys were talking about drowning in gifts. For those of you who don't know, and maybe if somebody could go and find a link to find this out, ironically, a link, because there is a Zeldathon going on, which, as you guys may know, is a marathon that is run, I think, every year. It's been going on, I think, for the last few years on Twitch, and they've done it before this elsewhere. But they've been doing it, I know, at least on Twitch for the last few years. And this thing basically raises money for charity. But they have actually raised, the last time I checked earlier this afternoon, they had raised something like $93,000 for Direct Relief, which is like one of the top 10 charities in the world. It's this super efficient medical charity, basically, that sends medical supplies and things like that, working with corporations to send medical supplies directly to healthcare workers in affected countries. And so I want to give them a pop, because I was actually pretty impressed with how they've got their stuff together. They really kind of handled things well, I felt, and I was impressed with it. Plus, I happen to be a Zelda fan myself, so I thought it was pretty cool to see it. And I think they're up to Wind Waker is what they're going to be playing, if I'm not mistaken. They've been doing it like 5.5 or almost 6 days now, I think, so good stuff. If you get a chance to go by and drop them a donation or something like that, would be recommended. And if someone is able to find out what it is, like what the actual link to it is, that would be appreciated. If you do a quick search for it, you'd be able to find information about it. I think it has Zelda as one of the top like 15 games or something like that. But it'll be up there as well. Hey, Game, what's up, man? But with all that said, I am ready for some games. I think you people are too. So again, the plan: game for about probably about 90 minutes or so, then short story, then a little more game, then 2 giveaways, then we'll wrap, and then I'll be back at you tomorrow. But before all that happens, we start with, of course, the game. Oh man, Baylor's kicker. You know what? I saw that. The thing about that kills me is that I, I have to say, I saw like a first part of that game and then I was out. And then I saw the Oregon game and oh my goodness, Oregon is good. I mean, I understand that Florida State was not as good as they were last year, and they also quit in the fourth quarter. But Oregon goes so fast. Like, it's nuts how fast they go. They were so fast that the Florida State team was like, just boom, boom, boom. And they were also physically fast. This idea that Oregon doesn't play physical is ridiculous. Yes, they do. They're a physical team. So I think they could. And the thing is, I don't know what the score is right now in the Alabama-Ohio State game. I think it was like 7-3 Alabama or something when I left the game. But I have to tell you, Alabama has trouble with teams that put them under pace. And if Ohio State was actually, getting some yards on them by having an up-tempo sort of style, and Ohio State is not 2/3 the team that Oregon is. So Oregon is pretty nasty. I was really, really impressed. And as far as, yeah, I bet you would, game. But as far after losing 59-0 to said Ohio State. Yeah, man. It's crazy. And the thing is that, like, the chairman of Nike was literally on the sidelines. Like, I know that Nike pretty much bought their whole athletic program, but I was like, yo, really? Like, this, I was pretty impressed. 21-20. See, that's what I mean. I'll tell you what, if Alabama wins, obviously Alabama or Ohio State could beat Oregon. It's not a slam dunk, though. It's not. Oregon could easily win that game. I was really impressed with how they played. I really was. I was also rooting for them because I don't like the way that Florida State does things, and I was not a fan of the fact that after the game was over, half of the Florida State team left the field without going over to shake hands. Class, guys. Show some class, please. You just won a national championship last year. Show some class. But it's the University of Nike. So it was impressive. But yeah, Baylor, I was a little bit annoyed at Baylor because if Baylor had won that game, I would like to see the college football playoff expanded to 8 teams, and that's it. I would like to see just 8 teams. And the reason is people say, well, but then the 9th team can complain. Right. No matter what you cut the number off at, there will always be people who will complain. But the point is, in the old system, before you had playoffs, that the fifth, the team that was ranked 5 in the country could easily make a claim, in many years they could, that they were the best team in the country and they just got left out, right? I saw that happen to Boise State a few years back. And so what does that mean? Well, it means that even in the current format, achievement unlocked, High Commander. I don't know why I got an achievement, but whatever. What that means now is that if you have the top 4 teams, the 5th team like Baylor gets left out, they get left out, okay? But the deal is that the previous systems, the sort of previous environment of the way all these things worked, you knew that there was no way that, like, the 9th team was going to be number 1, right? Like, a team that was ranked 9 or 10 in the country was not likely to be a number 1 team. They were never going to make it there. So from my point of view, if you have it set up where you have the top 8 teams in the country in the playoff system, the chances of the 9th team being screwed out of a national championship are very slim. I think that's what you ought to do. Well, the problem is that Baylor, if they had won the game today, could have made that argument stronger. Instead, they go out and they lose to Michigan State, and so now people are going to be like, well, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, FSU athletics is an embarrassment. Yeah, definitely. No, I was rooting for Oregon. Ah, very nice, Netowin. Don't be negative. Be positive. That's nice. It's good stuff. You think that Ohio State matches up with Oregon better than Alabama? I don't know, man. Alabama's got such great talent. Whoa, what is this? Shadowed Mage has sent me a copy of the game Nihilumbra. I have never heard of this. Born was created from the absolute nothingness, the void, but somehow he separates himself from the black emptiness and appears in the world. And Shadowed Mage's message is Wooga Booga. What does Wooga Booga mean? First of all, thank you very much, Shadowed Mage. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate it. But what does that mean, Wooga Booga? Why, looky here, Multiboxing. Happy New Year, Multiboxing. Happy New Year to everybody, by the way. Well, that's fine. A 16 would be fine. I just think it should be at least 2 more than 4. Hello, Agent Goblin. Welcome in, man. Good to see you guys. Yeah, top 6, that's fine. That's fine. But I'd like to see one person that's not a power conference champ get in. Like Boise State, for example. I mean, hell, even my alma mater, the University of Connecticut, somehow got to the Fiesta Bowl. Who the hell knows how that happened? Who knows how that crap went along? Okay. But anyway. Oh, it's just nonsense. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing something. Okay, now, first order of business. First order of business here. I just have a question, and that is, here lies the abyss. Return to Skyhold and scout the western approach. Right, that's where I was going next anyway. Before I do that, though, I have decided, people, I've done some research. I want to be a Rift Mage. But to be a Rift Mage, I need to get the Venatori Tomes. So what I would like to know is, can I get Venatori Tomes from the western approach? I don't want you to tell me where in the western approach. Just, can I get Venatori Tomes from the western approach? Because I would like to get them and become a Rift Mage and do my specialization there. And then after that, I'm going to move on and continue these things. Like Crestwood, I did just about everything except for the bandits. Graves, I've done a whole bunch of stuff. Not absolutely everything, but I did a whole bunch of stuff. Although there's a few other things like odds and ends that I'll do later. And Prise de Leon, I think, requires 20 power. Yeah, so I want to try to do the 8 sort of ones first. So Silence in the Plains I could do and stuff. But I'll do Western one next. But first I want to know about Rift Mage. So where can I find Venatori Tomes in the western approach is the question. Do people know? Is that possible? Yes, you believe so? Anyone else? Is that... I mean, of course I believe Love Shack implicitly, but just want to make sure. Can anyone else confirm? If that is the case. I'm not going to my quarters yet. Exalted Plains is better. Well, but the thing is, I'd like to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, though. I mean, I can do both. But I'd like to be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by going to the western approach. Just because I'm supposed to do that for the Grey Warden quest that I'm on, too. The quest tells me what area to go? Really? I don't think... Does it really? It tells me that I need to get Venatori Tomes, but it doesn't tell me anything else. Okay, wait a second. Sorry for all summoning you. I'll have you all back in the council in 2 seconds. Is that true, really? No. Where does it say that here? Oh, you're right. You're right. Collect tomes from Venatori at Gillinin's Grove, Holland Sulan, and the Desolate Bank in the Exalted Plains. Or if unavailable among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. Okay. You're right, EMC. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that it said that. Do you guys know how expensive the book merchant is in Val Royeaux? Because to be perfectly frank, it might make more sense to just go buy it. Exactly. Exalted Plains, okay. I mean, do you guys... Because, like, I have a lot of money, guys. Like, I have a good amount of money. So, I feel like I could just travel there instead. You know? Like, is it... You know? I assume it doesn't cost a ridiculous amount, right? Yes, Shadowed, yes. You make a good point. But it sounds sort of silly to say, well, Gregley, frankly, makes more sense. Ah, look at that. Still got to get this hallway fixed, but that is a nice shot. J.J. Abrams! Okay. Anywhere there is Venatori. No, because I just was in a place where I killed a ton of Venatori in the Hissing Waste, and I didn't find Bupkis, love. That's the problem, sir. I think I'm going to run to Val Royeaux and just see if I can buy it. I'd rather do that than start killing a bunch of guys in the Exalted Plains, because I don't want to go there next. I want to go to the Western Approach, because I want to continue on with that other quest. So... Okay, now can I do it? Whoa. Why is there a quest there? Oh, that's... Oh, I know why. Damn it.
Worship.
Oh, wait. There's fast travel. There's fast travel. There's fast travel over here. Fast travel. Why? Oh. Who am I taking with me? Doesn't matter, because I'm not getting into a fight. But just in case, Sarah, Dory, hello. I'm doing well tonight. Sarah, Dorian, and Iron Bull. Confirm. Alright, let's do it up. I really want to find out. I should double check and see who did the card art. I really, really love the card art. These things are so cool. All right, Val Royo. Give to me your secrets. Oh, God. Yeah, I saw that fumble. Listen, I mean, you know, Jameis Winston didn't play great, but this isn't on him.
They are not. You're a liar.
This is what happens when, you know, you have a team that just gets... They just got smoked. There's no other way to put it. Oregon just smoked them. Hello, Barnabas. Do you sell books? Hmm? Do you sell books? That's what I need are books. You know what I'd love to have? Books. You know what things are really good? Books. No, you do not have books. I shall go look at another merchant then. I won't do it by going there. Oop, I see something to examine. Wait.
You're rather instant for a servant, aren't you?
What's that? La Pomme Mort. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. And of course they do, for a taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal is favored after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy, such as we who do not shy from experience. From Our Elysian Heart by formerly Sister Lodine.
You're a mage, not my patron.
I still remember 2014 like it was yesterday. What's up, Durbin? Go Ducks. Yeah, Durb, I saw that. I was really impressed with the Ducks. I was really impressed with them. They freaking smoked. Whoa, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the freaking, this is the restoration hardware of Val Royo. Wow. Am I allowed to look at all this stuff, or am I going to get in trouble for putting my dirty paws on it? What's this? Read. 3 Little Empresses. Simple bunks in the style of the 3 Little Empresses, the triplets who were not triplets. Humble in their youths, but a symbol of something more sinister, it was rumored that Empress Marie's 619 to 643 Steele had given birth to 1 child, but adopted 2 lookalikes to protect the lineage from assassination, thereby stealing part of the plot of Episode 1 of Star Wars. Wise in a way, but it presented other problems if we're to believe the outcome of the popular children's skipping rhyme that we associate with the time. 3 Little Empresses, which of them is true? A simple glass of almond tea, and now there's only 2. 2 Little Empresses, which will be undone? A dagger from beneath a cloak, and now there's only 1. 1 little Empress child reaping what was sown. Only she knows what she was, and now she's on the throne. Excerpted and torn from A Disposable Walking Toward the Capital by Philium a Bard. Charming. Yeah, I don't think I kind of agree, although I think that Mariota could be better than people think. I think people think that he's going to be a top few pick, and he's like, it's become a sexy pick to say he's going to be terrible. I don't think he's going to be terrible, but we'll see. The Flying V. Yeah, probably, Derb. Royal Rest of Orlais. A plaque reads, here at the heart of the bazaar, we offer the finest artisanal pieces for the boudoir. Both shop and museum, our merchandise is modeled on the taste of our most glorious rulers of the past. Rest well, compatriots. Rest, nation Orlais. What am I buying and selling? What am I buying and selling? Weapons? No. Armor? No. Accessories? No. Upgrades? No. Crafting materials? Okay, no. Wow. Got a very limited... Oh, well, hold on a second now. I was about to say you have a very limited collection, but I see you have a lot of draperies and beds. Okay, this is not restoration hardware. This is actually, like, a very high-class IKEA. Do you carry Serta or Simmons? No? How about memory foam? Sleep Number, maybe? No. Not the store for me. Yeah, I talked about that earlier, Durbin. That was terrible sportsmanship. Well, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? That team is not a team of no class on that team. The summer home of Monsieur Glubs. A plaque reads, a seasonal home for the childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of Monsieur Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page.
Nothing of the sort. Empress Celine is a fine leader. You only say such because you've navigated our game unscathed.
May Cal be with you.
In here, perhaps? Yeah, exactly, game. Linens and things. Nah, but linens. It's too upscale for linens and things. That's the problem. Too upscale. All right. What have you got here? This looks promising, actually. Spirit resistance tonic recipe. All right. Well, it's not really that impressive. No weapons, no armor, no accessories, no upgrades, no crafting materials, no valuables, no weapon schematics, no armor schematics. You've got recipes. And you do... Okay, now. Books. 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 You don't have the books I need. I need books. Venatori. 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 I need Venatori. Bah! Where are your awesome books? Eh?
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring
What's up, Rowan?
the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps. I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
True enough, game. Okay, I'm looking for Venatori tomes.
Please have a look. Perhaps I've secured something that you missed in your rush.
Do you have the books I need? You have weapons? No. Armor? No. Accessories? No. Upgrades? No. Crafting materials? No. Valuables? No. Weapons schematics? Boring. You don't have anything important. Armor schematics. You have more of those, but still it's not a big deal. Not worth it. Recipes and other. Okay. This is going swimmingly. Vendor understands Canadian, eh?
An impressive title, Inquisitor. Would you spend like it?
Depends. Will you be a jackass and not have the book I need? In that case, GTFO, son! Alright. Well, crap. Okay, now I'm going up to Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh, god damn it. No. Brah. Okay, where the devil, then, is the other freaking... No, I just went here. 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 Here. Okay, so there were two merchants in there. So I need to go to another merchant over there. Damn it.
I can't believe this.
So there's a merchant... Here? I just was in here. God bless it. Okay, that's not it.
Well met. Thank you.
Alright. So those things are out. What else do we have? Merchant. I wish it would say what kind of merchant. I wish it would say what kind of merchant we're talking about.
Leisure.
Let's do the rounds. Timbits and a double-double. A Dodge Charger. Derb, don't do that because the Dodge Charger gets like 100 gallons to the mile, man. Dodge Chargers have terrible gas mileage, man. You're going to be spending all your money that you could have been spending on actually driving the car. You're going to be spending on trying to keep it in gas. Emperor Florian. Grand Duke Florian was not supposed to ascend to the Orlesian throne. His elder brother, Emperor Judicial II, had 2 twin sons and thus a very secure line. Florian was free to pursue other interests, none of which revolved around the game. Indeed, the imperial court largely ignored him, and that was how he liked it. All that is recorded of that era is that he married, produced a single daughter, and afterwards showed little less interest in her. An outbreak of the 100 Days Cough in 877 Bless changed his plans. Both of Judical's sons perished, as did Floria's daughter. Racked by grief, Judicael lost interest in ruling, turning over all matters pertaining to the rebellion in Ferelden to his advisors, and instead spending his time hunting in the country. When Judicael was thrown from his horse during a fox hunt in 884 Blessed, Florian was suddenly vaulted into the throne. Famously, his response to the Chevaliers delivering the news that his estate is said to be, "This will not do at all." A private and somewhat eccentric man, Florian limited his appearances at court and dealt almost exclusively with members of his own family. He was extremely particular about his habits of dress and grooming, eschewing current fashions for the sake of comfort, and refusing to wear cosmetics or powders of any kind due to an intense dislike of being dirty. Powerful and connected nobles who had served in the cabinet since his father's time were turned away in favor of his younger brother. Okay, so this is Kim Jong-un, basically. Renaud, his sister, Melisande, and his cousins. Children were... Let's see. That's very true, Mercurius. They do. Children were banned from the palace. Yeah, motorcycles are a lot more dangerous, though, Apples. Shame on you, man. No, man, get like a badass car, but make sure it's a car that gets you some reasonable, man. Children were banned from the palace, even the children of servants, the exceptions of his nephew and nieces, who were tolerated only condition that they remain out of the emperor's sight. Regarding suggestions that Florian and his youngest cousin Megan were lovers, the truth is uncertain. If such a relationship existed, it was no doubt kept private due to Florian's aversion to public life and not from any fear of rumors. Such rumors, after all, were likely spread due to the emperor's refusal to sire another child and thus secure his line. Many believe this failing would eventually lead to civil war. The only real evidence of a relationship with Megran is a loud and very public argument the two had prior to Megran's appointment or exile, as he saw, to the throne of Ferelden. Megran is said to have called Florian my darling, and neither man chose to explain the argument later. The predictions of civil war almost came to pass upon Florian's death in 919 Dragon. With no clear heir, the throne eventually passed to the only daughter of Grand Duke Renaud, Celine, after a vicious struggle that threatened to consume the empire. From the Emperors of Orlais by brother Harlan Ascari. Very interesting, but you know what that isn't? A Venatori book.
I did not see him.
That is what that is not, is a Venatori book. Hey, Nijinsky, what's up, man?
And concerning. They can conscript whoever
She of the highway repents. Gallows master, hold thy hand, hold it back a while. Callous juror, let me stand, let me bear a smile. For comes my brother distant, for comes my savior soon. I stand here most insistent, I will receive my boon. Let me see if I can do this. I'm not sure if this will work music-wise, but let's see. Fellow soldier, hold thy voice, hold it if you may. Fallow shoulders show my choice, I am in your sway. For know my crime was cruel, and all my pain deserved. I stand here as a fool, despite my brother served. Mother dearest, look away, look into the sun. Others nearest gone astray, you will be undone. For no more will I prattle, and no more will I pray. Hear you must the rattle, as life will fly away. It kind of works. From Songs of Old Orlais, She of the Highway Repents, inscriptions collected by formerly Sister Laudine. Oh, thanks, Multi. Not fast traveling. God bless it. I want to find things, man. Well, yeah, no, I read the journal, though. Here, I'll go back to it in a minute. If we are not of heroes united in hatred, if we are re-examining motive, let us not stop at the sons of the betrayer. For the first leader of young Orlais after the sons was Jeshavis, chattel wife of 2 of them, but examine the facts. A proud daughter of the Syrian, chosen not unkindly by Issereth to be his bride. It was her reach that granted him power to unify. Consider what she witnessed in the consolidation of her people. She has always been portrayed with sadness, but what if when our nation was born, the game was born with it? Oh, thanks, Dragon. I appreciate it, man. Judge her actions not as property, but as master, and what changes? As victim, Isarath, rumored cruel, breaks the clans in a lust for power. His brother, Verald, exiled from his own machinations in young Navarra, appeals to the saddened wife and promises a new path. The brothers vie, and Verald wins, and then demands the hand of Jessevis. Another Ferelden greedy for power. In a decade, the shy victim Jessevis is the figurehead of the people's rebellion against the last son of the betrayer. As master, bound to rivalries far older, she harbors a hatred beyond Tevinter, and while Isarath is distracted with personal concern, or with building a nation to withstand his own people's enemy, she invites the broken brother and sets him against the driven. While accepting marriage to the victor, Jessavis seeds rebellion against those who remember how their lands were taken not a generation before. Both leave her as ruler, as Gyoja. But should not the rule of a victim been uncertain? Jessevis rules for 42 years. There were no great swings backward, no people's retribution, for she had become accustomed. If the goals of Isarath were selfish and the goal of Jessevis was to reverse them, then Orlais is born of the failure of both. But if Isarath built his father's will and Jessevis wanted revenge, then we are a nation of two successes, two parents in opposition but in partnership. Excerpted from A History Not of Heroes, readings in the Ugly Heart of Change, collected by Philium, a bard. Okay. All right, let's see. There's merchants here. All right, what do you sell? You sew. Wow. That is a nice staff, sir. That is a nice freaking staff. Wow. I may come back to that staff. That is a goddamn nice staff. Are you wearing, Bull? Screw this crafting stuff. Just buy it. That's also better. It's expensive, though. Probably don't need that. Let's see. And a bunch of these things. Okay, now we're getting to, like, the good stuff, though. None of this nonsense, like, selling me silk and garbage. That staff is very tempting. Derp. That Life Taker staff, though. Put the Blue Man grip and the Magisterium. You know what? I'm going to get that. Worth it. Worth it. Okay, however, you did not help me with my quest, which is to get a goddamn book. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to look at the journal. Except the journal said, look further in the stores of Orlais, or of Val Royeaux, or also, and then there was something else that it did. Okay, that's fine, except I can't use that yet. No. Ooh. So I think I already got one of these, but just in case... Let me get another one. I think I already have a few of those, but... that I got from Skyhold. Nope, it's not it either. Alright, lovely. By lovely, I mean... didn't do anything for me. I have a feeling these guys are not going to be selling books. Just saying. Don't think that's likely. Alright, so the journal says... Right. But the thing is, EMC, I don't want to just go to those places just so I can get this. That's the thing. Because it also says... It says... among the wares of the book merchant in Val Royeaux. Well, where the hell is the Val Royeaux is the book merchant? That's the question. That's the upper level. So the merchant, see, I'm pretty sure the merchant I already went to, but he didn't have it, is the thing. What? Wait a minute, what? Oh, no, wait. So those are the only places, the Exalted. Okay, I see what you're saying. The only, really? Ugh. It's a pain. What? I don't want to do that yet. Okay, fine. Fine. So we'll go back. Thank you for pointing that out, though, EMC. I would have been looking around and going nuts as to why they didn't have it. That's annoying. Yeah. So I have to get one in each of those? Really? Why do they make it so much more of a pain in the ass to get that than to get the Night Enchanter stuff? I mean, I practically fell over the stuff I needed for Night Enchanter stuff within, like, an hour of getting the quest. That's obnoxious. I mean, I'm going to go there and do it, but then that's it. I'm not doing the Exalted Plains. I want to do Western Approach first. So, let's go and change out staves. Change out staves quickly. And then we'll go to the Exalted Plains. I mean, I have plenty of power, so that's fine.
So mortals try to find the maker, and that becomes a plan. Just a story. Scare children. Where did it come from? The archdemon. That was
Because MMO logic, yeah. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, AMC. That's a good call. Because you're right. I mean, it says it. I just didn't read it closely. Because they distinguish between writings and readings. So, all right, let me turn in some stuff here first of all. No. Did things in the wrong order. It's not what I want to do. First, I want to go and change out my staff, which is what I said in the first place. Then I'm going to the War Council, turn in the quests, and then I'm going to go to the whatchamacallit, to the Exalted Plains. I'm going to go get those tomes. And then turn it around. I'm coming back. I'm getting the Rift Mage thing. And then I'm going to go on with the Warden mission. Because that's what I want to do right now is the Warden mission. I'm going to do the Exalted Plains eventually. It just wasn't what I wanted to do right now.
This is where a smith should be.
Alright. Let's... move this upgrade, please. Confirm. Move this upgrade, please. Confirm. Wish you could remove that upgrade, but you can't. Now, please add... yeah. I like the extra con. Magisterium Blade. Oh, wow, okay. So let's see. Plus 10 con. 5 magic. That's right, I made this one, didn't I? Okay, now I can sell the lightning staff, which I'm going to do right now. Alright, now, this is what I'm now using. Nice. Awesome. And it already had a rune on it. Okay. Hey, what's up, Fombi Zombie? Well, that's okay. I mean, if they're not pinned, it's just, again, I want to get the specialization done because it requires that special, which is a little irritating, frankly. I have to go and get those things so that I can do what I need to do, so I can have the specialization in place, and at that point can go on. It feels a little artificial. It's like I'm taking time out of saving the world so I can go, you know, do some busy work so I can get trained, you know. Alright, so let me go to the council. And now I want you guys to report in. What's up, War Council? Happy New Year, War Council. Okay. Venatori Agent. An excerpt from a Ben Hassaroth information report. The target was eliminated, and as expected, all other targets went into hiding. Duke Tithus did not locate our operatives during his search. Information the Duke found on the corpse revealed the smuggler's Venatori involvement. Duke Tithus has cut off trade with the Tevinter Imperium and is thoroughly investigating his city. Hunterfell is no longer subject to Venatori influence. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence reports to continue his efforts. Supplies from Seheron have also been dispatched. 100 influence and Elf Snake Vitar. Very nice. Very nice. Let's turn in those other two. Did you get that bastard, the Crestwood's mayor? Note to Skyhold's gate guards. I hear the master of Crestwood's been found. When he comes in, stick him in the holding cells. Let him stew there until the Inquisitor brings him out for judgment. Jailer Blythe. Rewards received. Oh, you know what? I bet I get to sit in judgment on him. I bet. Alright. To serve any master. What's up, derps? That was simpler than I would have hoped. The Imperial Counting House clerks were so shocked to have been discovered and so fearful of being found out, they all but swore their loyalty to the Inquisition on the spot. My agents say they are behaving themselves so far. Indeed, they sent gifts for you to prove their good faith, but we will watch them closely nevertheless. In the meantime, any efforts we make to gather coin in Skyhold will undoubtedly benefit from their placement. Liliana, 177 gold. Very nice, very nice. Alright, what do we got? Not gather herbs. Expose the double agent. An unknown traitor is lurking in Liliana's closest circle of spies, and she must set a subtle trap to catch the double agent. The planning will take considerable patience, but the Inquisition must purge this enemy spy from its ranks. You must move carefully. This traitor is a master of the craft to escape my detection for so long. Alright.
Inquisitor.
Do it, Liliana. Freaking clean out your own closet, then. Go to gather coin. What do we got over in Orlais? Got that. Judgment Mavrin's arrived. We have received word that Mavrin the Under has made good on your judgment of armed exile in Tevinter. He and his clan immediately stake to claim to a large section of land along the Imperial Highway at the edge of the Silent Plains. It is inhospitable. It is inhospitable and vacant, and they claim they are not interested in banditry or actively threatening anyone. Beyond, of course, suddenly declaring that they now live within Imperium borders, our Tevinter contacts say the relocation has caused significant concern among the Magisters. Okay, well, Liliana's already busy. A fine jest and out is done. I suggest cutting ties before their presence is considered provocation. So 118 from him. Difficult to present positive. Notify. Yeah, you do this, Cullen.
Inquisitor.
You wipe this guy out, please. I have nothing else I can send Josephine on? Except gather coin? Or Crestwood resources? Ah, for the love of Pete. Well, let's go gather some herbs in Josephine. With Kaer Brunnock now occupied, the Inquisition has access to the fertile Banhorn as well as the busy Denra markets, both a ready source of herbs used in crafting both poisons and potions. Trade in Ferelden is currently erratic, so access to such herbs will vary greatly from week to week. Black market sources also exist, but the riskier an attempt to find resources is, the greater the chance of turning up nothing at all. I have context among the merchants in Denram. It's not as risky as the black market and should provide good options. 12:45, that's fine. Go waste your time on that. What's up, Tecmo? Xanos, what's up, man? Happy New Year, everybody. Right. Okay, so Western Approach, right? Okay, scouts confirmed. The Inquisitors report a large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the Western Approach. Oh, wait, I'm not going there. I'm going to the Exalted Plains. Because of course I am. Alright, let's do that. Our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Val Royeaux and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities and retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. Liliana. Cullen says, we can march soldiers into the Exalted Plains and position scouts in strategic areas. If lines of communication are down, you must be prepared for anything. Right? Make it so. We've established an outpost in the Exalted Plains. Lead Scout Harding is en route and awaiting further orders. Alright, let's go. Let's do it up. Alright, time to pick up some tomes, people. Time to pick up some tomes. Ah, Arcanus bot. Arcanus bot is in. Thank you, Shadowed. Arcanus bot is stepping in to take the place of Cambridge bot while Cambridge bot is down.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
I did, Xanos. I told everyone about your gifts to the stream, and I said very much Merry Christmas to you, and I said thank you so much, and you'll understand why I accepted one of the bad rats, not all three of them. Let's see.
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
Of course, I accepted one. Yes, one of them.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
I don't know, Xanos. I declined 2 of them. So, not sure. Oh, God.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
I'll handle it like I always do, Harding. I always manage this just fine. Alright, what's up with this? You're going to want me to give you requisitions as always.
I have something for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Oh, can I already turn that in? Really? Can I already turn that in? Nope, I can't.
Dorian, you've been to Minrathous, right?
Of course. I'm not a plebeian.
You ever been to that place in the Vivazi Plaza with the big cracked bell hanging off the roof?
With the dances, yes. You're making me homesick.
Cool stuff. All right. So, where am I going here? I have to go to where exactly? I have to go to... Oh, you know what? I haven't even acquired writing on Rift Magic. So I did have to get that. God bless America. Shoot. I still got to get writing on Rift Magic. Oh, I'll come back. Let's see. Gillenan's Grove, Hallan Sulan, and the Exalted Plains, huh? Did Ramparts. Oh, that's true. I have basically his, like, loyalty quest here as well. Maybe I can actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I go that direction. So let me... Alright, let me pick these 2 up and then head straight north. Still frustrating, because I don't, you know... It's not where I'm headed. Oh. I just marked something that was 2 inches from me. Oh well. It happens. Oh, it's up there. Watch out, watch out. Get out of my way. I claim this place. I don't even know what it is. Guardians of the Path. The plaque on the statue reads, "Let the eternal flame purify your soul." Oh, that's cool. Look at that statue. It's awesome. There's another landmark right over here. And I also claim this. Plaque in the statue reads, "Let the light of Andraste lift your spirits." Okay. Last but certainly not least. How about you stay right there?
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Let's find out.
Okay. It has to be unlocked. Do you mean I have to go back to the War Council to unlock it? Really? Boy, they really want you to become a Knight Enchanter, don't they? Why would they make this so much more difficult than the other ones to get? Freeman messages, "The Inquisition have arrived. They will take the Dales and say it is the Herald of Andraste's right. There is no such right. These lands should be yours. We can't allow the Inquisition to gain a foothold. As Orlais true defenders, you know what to do, Gordian." Stop right there. I don't know right now before you go any further, do you? Right. Now I claim this random place that I've never heard of. Memorials of the Second Exalted March, the Path of Flame. Remember where Andraste's champions first set foot in the Exalted Plains, called Dirthaveren by the Elves. Halamasharal's dark heart was conquered, but one last challenge came from the Elves, who would not submit to the Maker. They gathered upon the plain. Our champions answered their call. Marching in Andraste's light on the Path of Flame, Lord Demetrius Aaron, Sister Amity, and Sir Brandis of Lac Celestine called the Silver Helm. It's the hardest because it's the best. There were a lot of people who were talking about how Rift Mage was the most fun, which is another thing I liked about it, but who thought that the strongest was what do you call it? This is the way I'm going right here. That the strongest was Knight Enchanter, but it was the least interesting in some ways. Wow, this is a pleasant place. Alright, I am not scanning for materials and stuff. I'm just running. Kind of a... What the hell? Nope, not getting distracted. Not getting distracted. I'm not going to squirrel this one. I'm just going. If I see an item right in front of me, I'll pick it up. But otherwise, that's it. Like that. Actually, I should have done this already. Save. Because I don't have a save in the Exalted Plains. Hello. Bunches of oats. How about you guys all stay there? Oh, I love it. Whoa. In the middle of that, there were some wolves we were dealing with, too. Wow. Interesting. Got a little busy. Please explain to the court why I should be shocked, right? I think that's what it was. I think it was, please explain to the court why I should be shocked. Whatever this is. Nothing. There we go. There's absolutely nothing whatsoever. What is with all these things? Stags? Okay. What was this?
That redhead in the last town. Remember her?
Too elfy.
Your loss.
How do you and elves even work?
Even work. Is that circle tomes? Okay, well that's good for Vivian, but since I'm not, I didn't know what I was here for in the first place. What?
You don't laugh like a Devinter.
How is a Devinter supposed to laugh exactly?
Cruel and stupid like.
Oh no. You're not allowed to laugh like that until you get your Magister license.
Knew it. Varric owes me a sovereign.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I like Dorian. Okay, how do I get up there is the question. Chain lightning! Aha! What have I found? Is it the Wedge of Destiny Part 2? Nope. Some Summerstone. Oh, just more loot. More loot from guys. Jocelyn, I don't... Freeman messages. Jocelyn, I don't trust that Gordian fellow. He talks as though he's Orlesian, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you hear it too? I wonder what he's doing on that rise. He's forbidden us from going there, but I might take a look in a couple nights. Let me know if you want in. Have you heard anything from the Emerald Graves? They say Duham's gone there to lead the Freemen. Damn, I miss him. He was a good commander. A bastard, but fair. Gus. Alright. Gus. Orlesian Tome. That's, goddammit, it's still not what I want. Alright. Now I can keep heading up this way, so let's mark here. We're going there and then over to here to solve the problem with Dorian, pick up that camp, and continually to try to look for these stupid things that I need. Crazy is the word, yes. Crazy is the word. I like her okay, actually, because she, I like the banter now with Iron Bull and with Dorian and her, but by herself. Like her, her Vivian combo was annoying. Oh, hi. Stay right there. You weren't going to go anywhere, were you? Because... before you even got there. Hi. I am owning these guys. Wait, what? There was loot up there that I missed. More like tomes and things. Hey, Thorg, what's up, man? Sarah, the rogue, is doing a great job getting tomes. You know what I don't want? Are these tomes. I want the other freaking tomes. Get this landmark. I claim whatever the heck this is. Memorials of the Second Exalted March. Let's see. Lindirane's Fall. Remember the victory of the Dales. The elves were murderous and wild, for the Maker's grace did not touch them. The wildest of them was the she-elf Lindirane, wielder of the great blade Evanura. Divine to the last, she met Sir Brandis, the Silver Helm, in single combat, and he bested her. With Lindirane fell the Dales. And this place is lovely. Anyone who's been watching the D&D stream with King Foom, Inam, Sod, and all the rest of them, with Ghost of Dragonspear Castle, if you guys remember what the lead up to Chapter 3 was, where they're running through the burned down forest, this is a little bit what it looks like. Little bit. Probably even more ruined, but it's in the ballpark. I just changed the marker by accident. Okay. Tearing apart and rebuilding a computer. Nice. Do you like it? Is it everything you hoped it would be? Does it promise a wonderful new 2015? This place is messed up. It's right in front of me. If it's right in front of me, I pick it up. Path of Flame. Hi, guys. And zap. I love how they honestly don't even know we're there. They're like, what just happened to our lives? Oh, God.
Let's look around.
Oh, there's something more important here. Nice, nice. Yeah, how's the job working, Xano? Still good? Still enjoying it? Still, like, busy as hell, but a good kind of busy? Body pit note. Freeman messages. I want you and your men to collect the dead and bring them to the ramparts. We have to burn them. Gather them together, then leave. I'll deal with it from there, Gordian. Crumpled missive. Did you hear? One of the recruits from Val Royeaux said they saw the famous Tom Rainier drinking at the Halberd east of Val Royeaux. I thought you'd be interested given your history. Although the lad's probably only seen him in sketches. Somehow I doubt the old captain's foolish enough to come within 100 miles of the capital. I'll let you decide whether you believe it. Anyway, I heard you might be relieved in a week or two. You can talk to Pruel, see if he'll let you take leave to follow the lead. He'll understand. He did allow you to enlist for our side even after what happened with Collier. Rosalind. These damn bottles. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale, a bottle marked vintage, Warden Tontive, home. We got here. Not that I really care. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. Back on track. On we go. As soon as I get out of the way of this mighty, mighty cloth area. Those wolves? Hello, wolves. Goodbye, wolves. Fence is pretty OP, isn't it, wolves? Okay. Right over there is a camp. And camp yet. Let's now his boring little pop-up 15 tickets and that's it. Oh, right. Nice, Thorg. Awesome. Okay. Lovely. Alright, so I got that. Now we continue our journey north. So we head over this way. Oh, God, with the rifts. Too many rifts. Too many rifts in all the wrong places. Let's see. And that's down there, so let's keep heading over here. Actually, let's save it in that spot. And keep picking it up. At least we'll do Dorian's mission while I continue to look for the other thing that I need. The fence is OP, man. You know what I mean, Derps? Like, when you're a wolf, you can take down lots of things, but a fence is nasty. Nasty. You do not want to mess around with the fence. I saw bloodstone there, and there are very few of those around that I've found so far. Nice. Well, now I only need a few Navaran skulls, and I can be a necromancer, which I'm not interested in. You guys bad? Okay. Well, if you're bad, then have a zap. Huzzah. I say huzzah. It's true, Parker. That gives me a big advantage. My ability to jump. Yeah, no. No, I cannot. That is beyond anyone's skill. Let's be clear here. There's a lot of wolves here, man. Oh, alright. You guys want to fight each other, you have fun. Actually, wait. There's a bunch of guys over there. You guys stay there. Oh god, wolves! Wolves! Dead wolf now. Got everyone? Oh, hi. Right. He's like, I'm not done dying! You come back here! I have not yet begun to face my end. Venatori Tome. Lovely. Still has not what I need. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. That was one of the tomes. That was one of the tomes. Yay. Alright. So I got one of the tomes. Tomes get. 2 more I gotta get. 2 more. But that's alright. I got some of the tomes. Nice. Not so crazy about the fact that it's not that close to the camp. I mean, it's not that close to anything else. That's a little bit frustrating, quite frankly, but I will take it. Nice. Is that a logging stand? I wish that was a logging stand. That would have been sweet. Because I need another log. Oh, no, actually, what I need is a quarry for my courtyard. And then I need 1,000 more elf root. Although I guess I can actually... I guess you guys said that I can actually buy herbs someplace, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, now we're going the right way. Gotta go actually up country here. Go get him, Charlie. Can't. Why? There's a fence in the way. Well, jump over the fence. Can't. The fence is too big. Oh, Charlie. This is why we never evolve fast enough. Yeah, you know what I was looking at actually is something which would be cool to get if and when, you know, whenever I eventually decide to upgrade the computer was I was looking at the hybrid drives. Hi. Please stop. Oh, that static cage. So good. So good. So good, that static cage. Oh. Speak of the devil. Elf fruit. It's right in front of me. Oh my God, you need elf fruit for everything. Why don't you need deep mushrooms? Seriously, why don't you need deep mushrooms? I said I wasn't going to do this, and now I'm doing it. Damn it. Collecting stuff on the way. Hybrid drives suck? I don't know. I read some good reviews of a couple of them, though. Not that... There's one kind of hybrid drive that is terrible. But then I read reviews of a couple that were supposed to be really, really good, actually. Because the thing is, I don't really... Here's what I don't want. I do not want an SSD drive that all its job is going to be is to load up, like, my operating system. I don't want to do that. I like having everything on the same drive, and I certainly am not going to wait for a 2 terabyte SSD drive to come out and then spend $1,000 on a hard drive. It's not that important to me. But it would be kind of cool in some ways to have an option available. What is that? I shall not be swayed from my purpose. Well. No, I'm not going to be swayed. No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to be swayed from my purpose. I am, however, going to be swayed to move around here so I get some better angle on whatever these red dots are. Hello, governor. How are you? Have a static cage. Oh, Venatore! Guys? I actually wanted to jump. There we go. It's like, what the hell? Dorian greatly approves. I'll bet he does. It might be SSHD. Yeah, I just feel like SSD drives are a waste. Well, I think they'd be a waste of money for people like me, because I can never distinguish between put all your games on one drive and all your things on another. I find that, like, very easily I start having things bleed over from one to the other, where I'm like, oh, I should go here and do this. Oh, I should go here and do that. Oh, I should go here and do the other. And all of a sudden, like, you're just, yeah, it's just a pain. It really is. Venatore killed with Dorian. Okay, so I am doing that. Still didn't help me, though, with the, I was hoping I'd get some Venatore tomes off of them. Alright, well, keep on moving towards that camp. What is that? What's that over there? Oh, there's something all the... Oh. All the way around and over, huh? Ah, thank you for the follow, Witch Joe Smith. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Joe Smith. What's up, man? Stream needs more cowbell. Yeah, I just like having a single drive. The only second drive that I have is I have a second external drive on which I back up data for my work computer. I do that regularly because that's smart. So I have an external drive for that stuff, but that's not what I meant to go. Tried to cut that too fine. What do we have here? Oh, hi. Oh, Wolfie. Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie. Ugh, let me get up there. Do I have to go, like, in and then up? Is that the idea? Thank you very much, Sanos. Wow, look at that. Look at you and your fancy new mod uses. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Check that out, guys. That's cool. That's a little Skyrim-y right there. That's pretty badass. Look at the wolf. Is that a Mabari dog in the distance right there? I think it is, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, god damn it, a Fade Rift. I do not want to go this way. I want to go here. Can I go here? Let's go back this way. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm just doing this to get these damn tomes. I mean, the truth is that, I mean, you know, it would be nice, I guess, to have faster load times, but other than on this game, I really don't notice load times as a problem, honestly. And as far as setting up the Windows, I don't know what you mean, Div. I mean, I've installed probably 7 different versions of Windows over the years, so I'm not starting with Windows 3.1, so I don't know what you mean. I mean, I install it all on the same drive. I don't like having separate drives. I've had a couple systems where I've run Windows on a separate drive from a hard drive, and there's always a pain in the ass. Because it's a non-standard installation, and then something happens at some point where people are like, oh, well, you mean you don't have this on the same drive? That means you have to configure it to do X, Y, and Z, and it's just a pain in the ass. I'd rather have it all on the same drive. Is that another quarry? Oh, I need another... Or is that just a mining operation?
We could get this cleared out. Give me a week and I could do it myself.
This is what you were talking about. Okay. So I have to go back there to do that. Alright. 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 Still kind of a pain, but oh well. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, Div. It wasn't for me. That's the thing. It wasn't a once and then you're done. It was a once and then once again and once again and once again and once again. Alright, this is starting to irritate me. How the hell do I get to this thing? I mean, I assume I have to go through here somehow. But... entirely know how. Sarah, can you handle this? Nope. Alright, it's fine. Don't need you to handle it. Oh my god, how do I get up to the left, which is the thing that I want to do? Unreal. You do not want me to get up this way, do you? You really don't. Ah! Whoops! Not what I meant to do. No problem, though. Here, just hang out in your cage. Was that dead? And demons also? It's on the other side of that mining operation. So so the only way to get to it... Okay. 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 Alright. Okay, well in that case, since the rest of these are rifts, I'm going to take a chance. Okay, heading south. Alright, so let me go back here. Don't you tell him to be not helpful, Div. Now, the truth is, all I'm trying to do here is just get to the tomes. And while I'm at it, basically do a couple of... Basically do Dorian's loyalty mission, essentially. So that's basically all I'm doing. So that I can focus on the stuff that I want to do. This is not going to work. Not gonna work. Okay, I can't go any farther south.
Nothing to report, sir.
Do I have to head like east or west from here? Yes, thank you for reminding me, Shadowed. Yeah, it's gonna be probably about 15-20 minutes. You know what, Xanos, I have been thinking about taking on that dragon in the hinterlands. Probably I'll do that pretty soon. That's right, bastard. I hate those guys. Hate you, hate you, hate you. Alright. So, is this, like, this way? Undead ramparts. Let me see which tomes I've got left to get. Okay, collect tomes from the Desolate Bank I think I got. So, Hallan Sulan and Ghislane's Grove. Ghislane's Grove I haven't opened yet. I'll have to do that back at the war table. But this one to the left... I can do, and while I'm at it, I guess I can take on that other quest as well. Oh, crap. It's pretty good, actually. Just a reflex. Hate you guys. Hate you guys. So much I hate. Hate those guys. You think I can... Well, since I got utterly obliterated by it when I was level... when I was level 4, and I consider myself a decent player at this game, I think they fixed it. It freaking smoked the hell out of me. I mean, also, I'm, you know... I was a level 1 mage, but... Or level 4 mage, whatever it was. What's going on over here? What's your problem, guy? What's going on?
What's happened here? We were trying to retake the ramparts.
Hey, Frosty, Happy New Year.
They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
Who the hell are you?
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, Your Worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Olay.
Fighting stop?
These talks in Halam Shiral mean an end to hostilities, don't they?
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons, the dead. It was easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
I should be going.
Alright, so I completed Undead Ramparts to the west. Oh, really? Well, I mean, maybe, you know, if there's lots of trial and error, but I mean... Path of Flame. Did you say south? Okay. This place looks not pleasant. Hello, guys. Have a static cage. Whoa! Whoa, that was close. Burn this place to the ground.
Maybe more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
I'm gonna start burning corpse pits? What the hell? And intercepted. Okay. Am I on the right track, EMC? Maybe? Possibly? Devil is that? That's a landmark? Oh, no, no, no. Alright, I'll run over it, then I'll claim this place. Memorials of the Second Exalted March. Demetrius' End. Remember Lord Demetrius Aron, the only one of Andraste's champions to fall. The forces of the Exalted March met the elves upon the field. Our numbers far exceeded theirs. The champions, kind and fair, gave the elves a chance for peace, but the elves would not lay down their arms. They slew Lord Demetrius in their charge. Maker take him to his side. Yes, Thanos, I know the dragon's the other way. Not the dragon. I'm not going to the dragon right now. I'm going to the freaking Rift Mage guy. I want to get the tomes so I can get the Rift Mage thing done. The Father's Guidance. Rygard. I'll be gone by the time you get back. Heading to... Rygar? Rygar! Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, Rygar. Heading to Leeds. Join me as soon as you can. I've left some supplies in the hollow of the old tree, the one near the ruin. It should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe, Father. People always leaving notes to their treasures.